Here's the top stories of October 23rd. Ombudsman Remulla orders the NBI to probe on the fire that hit DPWH office in Quezon City. Ombudsman Remulla seeks the Senate's help to enforce dismissal of ex-Congressman, now Senator Joel Villanueva. The Department of Education declares wellness break for teachers and learners from October 27th to 30th. Manila Bulletin and National Historical Commission of the Philippines unveils historical marker for 125 years of service. Salome continues to weaken and may become a remnant low before exiting the Philippine area of responsibility. The Office of the Ombudsman asked the National Bureau of Investigation to conduct a probe on the fire that hit the office of the Department of Public Works and Highways in Quezon City on Wednesday, October 22nd. In a statement, Assistant Ombudsman Jose Dominic Clavano. The fourth said Ombudsman Jesus Crispin Remulla wanted to know if the fire was intentional or accidental. Several DPWH personnel are under investigation in the anomalous flood control projects that cost the government billions of pesos. Clavano said, "The Ombudsman has directed the immediate coordination with the National Bureau of Investigation and the Bureau of Fire Protection to determine the cause of the fire and to establish whether arson or any deliberate act was committed." Senator Joel Villanueva, on Thursday, October 13th, dismissed the implementation of a dismissal order in 2016 by Ombudsman Jesus Crispin Remulla against him as harassment. Villanueva showed reporters in a Viber message certifications he obtained from the Office of the Ombudsman and the Sandiganbayan, one certifying that he has no ongoing criminal or administrative cases, and another affirming that he is not facing any charges or cases in court. When asked for a reaction, he said, "Harassment? It's self-explanatory." Remulla said he will implement the dismissal order in 2016 against Villanueva, who was then a congressman, for the misuse of the legislator's 10 million pesos Priority Development Assistance Fund. In an interview with ANC, Remulla said that he will send a letter to Senate President Vicente Tito Soto III to immediately enforce that 2016 order. The Department of Education announced on Wednesday, October 22nd, a mid-school year wellness break for teachers and learners from October 27th to 30th, encouraging schools to allow teachers recovery time and adjust the schedule of the in-service training after the break. DepEd Secretary Sonny Angara said the decision follows the directive of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. to prioritize the well-being of teachers and learners, especially those affected by recent natural disasters and flu outbreaks. Angara underscored the importance of rest and recovery for teachers and students affected by recent typhoons, earthquakes, and flu cases. DepEd said, "The wellness break modifies certain provisions of DepEd Memorandum Office of the Undersecretary for Learning Systems, 2025-095, in line with Department Order No. 12, Series of 2025, reaffirming its commitment to safeguarding the physical and mental health of educators and students." The Manila Bulletin marked a historic milestone as the National Historical Commission of the Philippines, or NHCP, unveiled its official historical marker at the Manila Bulletin headquarters in Intramuros, Manila, on Thursday, October 23rd, commemorating 125 years of service as one of the country's oldest and the nation's leading newspaper. The unveiling ceremony was led by Manila Bulletin Chairman Basilio C. Yap and President Dr. Emilio C. Yap III, along with NHCP Executive Director Carminda R. Arevalo and Deputy Executive Director Alvin R. Arcid. Following the unveiling, executives of the NHCP and the Manila Bulletin signed the certification of the historical marker. Manila Bulletin. President Dr. Emilio C. Yap III reaffirmed that the Manila Bulletin remains committed to its principles of just, fair, and unbiased reporting. Tropical Depression Salome continued to weaken on Thursday morning, October 23rd, and may dissipate into a remnant low before leaving the Philippine area of responsibility, the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration said. In its 11 a.m. bulletin, Pagasa said, Salome's maximum sustained winds have decreased to 45 kilometers per hour near the center and gustiness to 55 kilometers per hour. from 55 kilometers per hour and 75 kilometers per hour, respectively. It is forecast to move generally southwestward throughout the forecast period due to the presence of a high-pressure area over mainland China. Pagasa said the tropical depression is expected to continue weakening due to unfavorable atmospheric conditions and may become a remnant low before it exits the Philippine area of responsibility on Friday, October 24th. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.mb.com.ph or follow us on social media. Thanks for tuning in to the Manila Bulletin Daily Rundown.